punch couldn't build blink either. Yeah, right.
Yeah. Kezu gets low. They're going to turn around though. Skidder going to be slowed up, forced to fight with the Willing Axes coming out. They can't really hit into him hard, but the Shadow Wave's coming through and Skidder's getting low. War Cry is already off him, so he's not moving fast, and the Poison Touch will be enough to drop him. Even with the sticks, he can tango up. It's going to be close. No. Oh, no, there's fake. Maybe next time he gets him.
Nice. Sniped.
Gets Kobe down by the Bob Ross of paint. Or Doran, rather. And there's the voice lines you need. Meanwhile, the true champion in the laner phase, DK Phobos, going uncontested in the top lane, 23-2. But at the same time, Madara is getting almost as much out of this lane.
Yeah, he doesn't have quite the sustain of something like a Juggernaut of CS under tower, but you know, he's already got his Ring of Health, so he's going to be absolutely fine tanking creep waves.
Definitely. We'll go towards those Wraith fans next. Just needs to up his stats, and then there's maybe some kill potential into DK Phobos.
And meanwhile, DM has completely closed the gap here in the mid lane.
I do expect that around this point. The Never Blast does start to add up the damage. Nine has done a good job of dodging most of them, though. And every once in a while, giving a preview of what he might be able to do. I want to see an early Javelin pickup coming out for 9 here. You see that harassment factor. And that's actually another, in fairness, that's another value you get out of the Pangolier mid, right? Is easy rune control because you have that mobility from Swashbuckle.
Yeah, I look at the side of Kaban and it just feels so bad to try v-try when your big farming core is up against an enemy secondary core in the other lane. I mean, they can just take so many more risks and do so many more things because you have to worry so much more about your core CSing.
And it's also, you have to think about, out of the top lane, who's going to get more value out of that gold. You know, you think about the items that the Dark Seer builds into. Survivability, but it doesn't really enable kills quite often. These type of builds focus around keeping people alive, not killing people off.
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're going to get potentially a lot of value out of those utility items on Darkseer in this lane, as you do have engagement here near the runes.
And they tried to invade for that, back off. They'll preview coming out from Pangolier with the double stance. That's another stupid part about this. How do you double stance?
Oh, Chrono up top on DK Phobos, but I don't think he's quite going to have the damage to get this done.
He's got Mango as well. DK Phobos just surge away in a second, and he will do so. Madara unable to connect and finish the kill. An ambitious Chrono attempt out from the boss one for Vega.
I actually thought he was going to Chrono and just go pick up the bounty rune, which would have been hilarious.
Probably would have been better value in that scenario because you didn't even get it. 9. Takes a lot of harassment there. Does have a big stick though. He fluffed the Swashbuckle, instantly DM punishes him for it. This is, all in all, split evenly in the mid lane between the two.
Yeah, I'm surprised just how dead even this lane has been, although I think 9 is really going to start to come out of the back end of it now.
Once you get 6, actually, you might be able to lock him down long enough for a support to come in, but at 9, that's a little bit risky. He does have the raw funding now, but the problem is some of the trees have been cut. So DM should be able to see the rotations. I actually like to see this out of mids as well. Just basically you try and cut down these trees or these trees. Just make sure there's no aggression. Same on this side, right? So if you're DM in this scenario, if you have the means like a Quell and Blade in your hero to cut down a few of these trees, it stops any rotation attempts.
Sure. Those have been some of those powerful gang spots forever. Synderen on the bottom lane might be getting dove under tower.
Yeah, but he's charging the Illuminate. Pexi will get him with a clap, but he might pay with his life. He needs to hide in the corner and TP away. He's actually not. There we go. I was gonna say you can't weigh that out. You don't know if Skidder's gonna come and look again. The creep wave is pushing out. Diver. He is smoked up here. He's looking for a wraparound. If they can get Kezu. They ping. They know. They move in. Maybe next time stuck here as well. Abort. Get out quickly. Maybe next time. Will be stunned up. Kezu's been slowed as well. He's got a TP to get himself, and now maybe next time. Looking to move away. Inkswell will give him the movement speed. They need one more touch. They can't get it. The Shadow Wave proof will keep him alive. In the end, he will go down to the big sword of Biver. And Kezu just TP back to his tower.
Kezu turned and poison touched Skidder with the hope of preventing the troll from closing the gap fast enough.
Sadly, this hero is pretty scary and pretty fast.
Yeah, exactly. It's one of the big advantages of Troll. Brown boots 350 move speed.
Does feel pretty good. Now chase on Cinderin. This is not your side of the map, Sin.
Nah, he may be a little confused. He's old like me.
I mean, he was on Dire last game, right? It's very easy to forget. He was probably going, why is my hero not moving right? I'm Grimstroke, right? It happens all the time. Bit of a casual death there. 9 did stay in the mid lane to keep on farming in the meantime. He's close to having that javelin. And this is where you can potentially find kills, is once you start just moving Pugner around and keeping a support in the mid lane to try and soak up XP.
But again, the big worry, right, is that if Troll continues to be under-farmed, who's going to hit towers here on the side of Kaban?
Oh, who's going to hit heroes? And DM is... Vega should go down. The Warcry can't protect him. Hasted up Pugner is a fearful sight.
Yet your failure lives on.
Man,
people love that line.
Voice lines in Dota. That's crazy, man.
I think that's the most spammed line in the last few months. Like Grimstroke voice lines just feel on point to mock someone more so than any other hero. I think the only thing that matches it is if you're a Morphling and you turn into another hero and do it.
Alright, fair enough.
Who was it? I think it was Ramses was the first guy to do that on a LAN. Where he'd morph into someone else and just use their voice line.
Use the voice line? Of course it would be Ramses. Of course.
The team were kings of voice lines. Other teams have started to join in since.
Kings of voice lines, kings of offensive tipping.
Of course.
They set the meta, baby.
Team that usually doesn't get faced. Plus, they already made just the major. Oh, bot lane, Kezi. In trouble. Yeah. Shalagrave comes out, TP away, will be interrupted by the Stormhammer. And this doesn't feel good to have to do in the first place. You are a core Dazzle that's had to take that Shalagrave earlier than expected. Usually you try and wait out until you're at least level 7 before you have to put a point in it. It's in time for runes as well. So let's keep the bot runes. There is a move by Mandara. He's got Chrono again. Does DK4 boss tempt fate? He might well do so. In fact, he'll surge and run for the other rune instead.
There you go.
Stun coming out. Vex has been seen.
Good move.
Nice move there. It's going to slow him down. Roll Thunder activate just to make sure he cannot TP out. Not the biggest gold gain out of your first roll, but it does slow down that level 6 for the Brewmaster. Can't be stated enough.
Pace of this game has just felt a little bit slow, right? Both teams kind of content to stay in lanes. None of the towers really pressured.
I think DM's been prioritizing rotations a little bit too much, and it has allowed 9 to accelerate his goal gains.
I mean, you look at that mid tower, and that mid tower is at 50% health, but he's never really made a concentrated effort to get that down, and that's supposed to be one of Pugner's big advantages.
Instead, 9's been the one staying on lane, and Pugner's been the one moving around. Yes, he's got some value with kills on it, but the reality is 9 is sitting second on net worth. He does have his Javelin now, which means he does have kill potential. Yeah, and Brew has his level 6, so he's going to set up here, hoping to catch a rotation back into the lane. Problematic here. Chrono comes out for him. They actually cancel the life drain. He might actually live if there's not enough ashes here. No, the Warcry keeps him alive. Madara, another Chrono flop. Now the Ignis does go down. The split comes out. Hitter is arriving. It's going to slow them down. There's a crap fight to protect from the Madara. They're seeing swell. Well, on now. I'll try and activate Skid, chasing them maybe next time. Not the target they wanted onto. They're already using Inkswell elsewhere. They'll silence him up, but he will chase forward. Decrepify stops him from attacking. He'll turn around and back away. 9 ready to chase. Will go onto the face of Void. Silences him up. Oh, he needs to escape, but he can't. The shield crash kills him off. Oh, just 9 will move for the shrine. Looked like a pretty severe misplay there outside of Vega with Brewmaster. Looked like walking to the side of that Chronosphere. Ooh. Very problematic, and that's your second Chrono to fail to achieve a kill. Last time you at least got a bounty rune out of it. This time you will get nothing. I mean, I think if he's able to get the split off there, that the immolation damage from the fire panel alone might have done it. Yeah, possibly. The Warcry looked like it might have been late. On to 9. Visibility. Now it's the smoke movement. With the Chrono down, they feel much less threatened. They have the Roll and Thunder to work with. They want to use it. DM moving in. Invis rune is there. We'll slow him down. He's got the Roll and Thunder. He's going to finally commit out. There it is. Stuns him up on the spot. And when he rolls back, he'll be able to connect once more. Dodged down nicely by DM, but in a little bit of trouble. No, he's the life drain. This swashbuckle fruit. The Decrepify was still running. Stormhammer across. Will allow him to get the kill. Pex getting low. Runs with Illuminate. 9 going to turn around. Has the swashbuckle to work with. The clap We'll slow down 9. Waiting out the shallow grave. He wants the opportunity. Snipes around, but it doesn't matter. 9. Uh-oh. Got the big one. Needs to use it. Trying to run away. The poison touch still persistent. Will finally run out. Hexu cannot commit any further unless he wants to die. 9. They're being chased by Kezi.
Are they going to... They could have committed a TP to the shrine there.
They chose not to.
Convert this.
They chose not to. Maybe they didn't check to see if he had TP because 9 didn't have a TP route out of that.
Yeah, it's a nice use of angles in that fight there by 9. It looked like DM's Pugna thought that he was clear, but got clipped on the back end of that Rolling Thunder and led to his death.
Just trying to shove in here, finish off this tier 1 tower. 2 more Never Blast should do it, but Viva has arrived. Not sure if you can stop it though. Illuminate's being charged up. There's the glyph. Keep it alive at least for another minute. Skiddo in the meantime continue to farm down bottom, heading towards the Battle Fury. He is still sitting behind the Void, who's also going for the Battle Fury.
Well, he's behind, but he's rapidly closing that gap, and that's kind of important that Kaban have created space for really the hero that they need to win in this game.
See if it can continue to persist to them. Kezu? Smoked up.
Deny range? That's close.
Well, the tower. Yeah, they can actually
tier 1 mid.
deny the tower. Yeah, 141. 10%, so they should be able to deny it when they want to. 9 just trying to farm up the wards. He has no choice here. Doesn't matter. He still gets it. 9 is
engagement down
a
bottom.
force to be reckoned with. Ult split coming out. Ignis as well. The wall's going to be there. Next time, TP away. Kezu has to run for the high hills. The surge on the Viva. Oh no, he can't throw the Stormhammer. Doesn't matter. 9 arrives with the swashbuckle. Now, you need to get Pexu out here alive. He has got the mana for the TP. We're moving the trees and looks to TP out here with the wall placed down. Viva cannot find him in time with the Stormhammer.
That's legit. I mean, Kaban just keeps kind of winning these smaller skirmishes.
Looks like there is going to be a move into the mech from the Pangolier here. Top.
I know we know Chrono is down.
There's an engagement top. Skid is disarmed here under the tower. We'll get Viva arrive to protect him. Madara will back away. Flying axes to slow him down. Rolling Thunder activated. DM will just sidestep, but the shield crash through. 9 doesn't clip on the side though. But he can't find the kill. He can secure the rune.
Chrono's back up, and that was very risky.
You know, no bonus points to 9 there. Anyway, he failed to pick up the bounty room while rolling. Nice little thing you can do.
That's a little weird. Was Chrono up from the beginning there?
It was.
I looked up and
it's been off cooldown for ages.
I must have looked at Pugna's icon instead of Void's, because I didn't think that they would be quite that aggressive trying to take that tower fight with multiple TPs if they'd known Chrono was up.
I think Dara has a chronological disorder here. He's failed way too many times with his chronos, and now he doesn't want to throw them out anymore.
Ouch. Shout out to Loda.
I mean, you know, he's screwed up too now. That does happen. If a player keeps fluffing ultimates, their confidence in their ability to actually find kills with them does decrease.
Yeah, and I like Kaban going on the offensive here.
Kezu in trouble. 9 chasing. They're going to turn around. Chrono's going to come out. There it is. And a short one for Madara. An easy kill because 9 is not so tanky with that Maelstrom build. Decent amount of gold. Again, 465 going the way of Madara. He'll almost have the Battle Fury now.
Angle from the beginning. Now, this does have the potential to still be a pretty good trade for Kaban. Gonna keep pushing this in.
Skidder is shoving in top. He won't commit though. He doesn't want to commit. Think about his state right now. His team is nowhere nearby.
He's got
there's a shrine on the high ground
though.
He has now. And they want to go to Roche.
Okay. All right. Roche is certainly a good outcome
if you can get it.
Legit.
Problem is Vega's in the neighborhood. They realize it though. They're denying the tower, maybe, but maybe too late.
Yeah,
I got the split, but Pexu's in approaching. You have to know this is going on. You maybe don't expect it due to the fact that they don't have a Vlad's, but still.
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's troll. You have to expect that.
Now Madara, they're chasing in on him. Ignis goes down. He's in trouble. He can try and room on the spot, but he manages to time lapse away. Not time lapse. Use a time walk rather. Split's going to come out. Madara needs to escape. The Rolling Thunder is still on him. The time walk again. We'll get down the low ground, and Pexu creating that zonal buff to make sure his core gets out alive. Now he needs to get out himself. They know which one's real. They're going to keep Troll locked. In the meantime, Pexu maybe in a little bit of trouble. He's a drunken brawler, but they'll move forward and they should be able to finish him off. Goes TP away. He won't make it.
Yeah, just little disjointed play here by Vega. You just don't have a clear plan. Give up the Roshan and kind of a lackluster engagement there on the bottom lane. Still 30 seconds to Chrono being back up.
Starting to get starved out a little bit here. Dara.
Network differential it's not danger time by any means, but you need a plan.
Well, that's the thing. You do at least have the Battle Fury now in Madara, so he'll begin to accelerate. The Troll is still not there yet. It's definitely the one thing that is going your way right now. But at the same time, that Troll is going to have an easy farming Aegis here.
Right.
No one will try and interrupt him. Then Madara. As a DD, he's got the Chrono available as well. He's going to move in. The Viva. Stun does come out. They're going to charge up the Illuminate now. He needs to be careful, though. Has got the Chrono. He's going to throw it out. Two moves in for the kill to Viva. Now it's going to be a life drain coming out on his skidder. Time walk back. Madara should be fine. In a little bit of trouble. Poison Touch will slow him down. They don't want to go through the wall, though. DK4 but stands his ground. Run out of mana. Doesn't have the Surge available right now. One bash might be enough. They'll tick him down and kill him off. The Soulbind did link, but then he went down instantly. Pexu gets the clap out. Trying to move away from Skidder. Should be able to do so, but now 9 has arrived. We'll clean up the kill in response. A 2-for-1 trade there. They almost get rid of the Aegis, but unable to do so.
See, this is why you don't flame Modder's Chronospheres.
I inspired him to make a good Chrono.
Oh,
no, he had that good Chrono.
Is that how it works?
It's a ramp up. You see, he had the easy opportunity onto the Pango, which he did convert. And then, I mean, then again, let's be totally fair here. There's a DD in the river. You know Madara's going to get it first.
Right,
you walk towards him.
Thank you.
This is the other thing, by the way. Look at the ward. Kaban, they knew about that.
They knew what was going on from the get-go there.
Oh, now top. It's in a little bit of trouble. They're committing the wrong thunder now. X is going to move in there. There's Ignis Father's going down. Stand up on the Dazzle. Battle Trance activate. Going to move across now. Kezu should be falling here. He got Shallow Grave. Try and turn around the Poison Touch. A lot of damage done on the Viper. Actually, he might fall. The split committed. They might find it. In the meantime, maybe next time does go down to 9 as the Royal Thunder ends. The Viper's still alive, but not for long. The end with the double kill already. They do convert the kills onto the supports on each side. Or one of the cores, actually, because Kezu is a core Dazzle. Skidder. Aegis finally gone. Madara, when he comes up, you've already used the Battle Trance to escape from this. Trying to move with the Centaur, the vacuum in. They don't use the Stomp just yet. They finally throw it out. They will get a kill. Pexu goes down. Now the life drain out. Gonna get 9 low. Not low enough, though. Madara trying to bash up on the Centaur, unable to do so.
I think Vega should feel extremely fortunate with what just happened there. That is really risky to hard commit to that engagement, knowing that Aegis is up on Troll and that Chrono is down. That's really... There are ways that engagement could have gone where Vega lose 5.
Absolutely. No bashes coming out for the Voided Tool, which prevented him in a lot of ways from getting kills. At the same time, the amount of time that Sven managed to survive did eat up a lot of Pexu's split, which was crucial in making sure they were able to get everyone else out.
Well, that's why you're seeing so many teams open ban the Sven in the first phase. It's just... the EHP that he gets for his whole team with Warcry in these fights is just insane. It's just so much extra stuff to chew through, particularly when it gets stacked on top of these utility items that are so prevalent in the meta already, like a Vlad's Crimson.
Right now, the thing that's really keeping the side of Kaban together is that Warcry plus Ignis Fatuus. If they fluff either one of those in a fight, Vega can just break straight through. Do maintain the lead in the meantime, though. The Battle Fury is now up on the Troll Warlord, but he's got a gap to make up because Madara does have 1,000 gold lead over him.
Yeah, but I mean, Troll, again, just because of his kit, is going to do a lot more damage if his team is able to provide the lockdown for him. Now, question is, you don't have a Vlad's, which angers me a little bit. I like the Pipe on Darkseer and the Greaves on the pack, so I guess I can't complain too much. And there's your Vlad. Okay. All right, good boy. DK Phobos, I knew I liked you.
Gives you reasons to do so as he read your mind. Vlad's finally online for them. Maybe they can use that to go aggressive finally. Last time the problem was no sustain. Now this Troll will have the lifesteal from his Battle Trance and of course the lifesteal from the Vlads. We've got a long way to go until the level 20 talent though. He hasn't even broke level 15. Should be able to get this tower this time around. Big ult's available on both sides. Other than the Rolling Thunder, that's the only one that's not there. I'll let Skit have it. No cost to it. Dara just tanking a stun here. Could have time walked towards it to dodge it out, but probably not a good idea. If Sven's running at you like that, it's for a good reason.
Man. The teams kind of trade places here. Vega retreating across the Radiant side of the river.
Kaban saying, actually, this jungle has better value into a Roche, while Vega's saying, wait, we won from this side of the map before. Maybe we just need to come back to the Radiant area.
Yeah, look at the decision here by Skidder to go. Well, okay, never mind. He had BKB queued up and he just open purchased the Yasha. Okay, I thought he was going to commit really hard to that BKB.
I would prefer Sanjin Yasha type game. You're up against a Chrono.
Yeah, agreed. I think that the BKB pass says basically we want to take a big fight right now, and we think we can play around the Chrono, and it seems a lot more risky.
Especially with the way that Chrono screws up a lot your team fight right now. Well, Pangolin is trying to fix that for him so he's not totally reliant on the Royal Thunder. Is going towards the defusal and isn't far off it right now. 1,000 gold left until he has it.
Yeah, smoke play coming out. Vega's going to contest this jungle area here. They should have a good idea of where Kaban is.
The whole area's warded up, so we'll see him when the smoke breaks. Maybe it's a little bit too late. Nice blink away by Biva. Pex, who chased him forward.
Completed blink.
It's big for them. Pex, who doesn't have his own blink. Mandara moving forward with the time walk. Can't find a kill, though. We'll just back away. He wanted to use that Chrono. He's going towards the blink dagger next.
On the 5 position Sven. And
nicely timed to do so.
Interesting, you know, you look at how NIP played a similar fight in that secret game before. I thought Kaban could have gotten aggressive there and tried to take the high ground, but...
Well, they might. Look at them now.
Yeah, they're going to back up and reset.
Kezu knows something's not right here, though. He's trying to back away. Biva ready to blink forward. Kezu hanging around a little bit too long. Force Staff gets him away. The Stormhammer still connects. Soulbind does go down to 2. Skidder locked in place with 9. They can't move away. Of course, that is the lead, so you can't even swashbuckle out. Let's get rid of the silences, and now the split's going to come out. Wall gets put down to try and cover their escape. But 9, a little bit too deep here. Tries to shield crack down to the low ground. Life Drain doing a lot of work, and the Stroke of Fate through. Won't be able to get him with the own tick out. He's going to die. Or is he? Trying to stay alive, just about sustaining, but the Stroke of Fate does finish him off from MNT. They're still chasing for more, by the way. They're not done just yet. Skidder's been found. The battle transfer with the Chrono. They're going to throw it down. That will ensure the kill easy enough. As Pex, who takes the final hit, that maybe wasn't the part that they wanted to do. But that's perfectly timed, by the way. Roche just respawned.
Yeah, absolutely value there.
Yet your failure lives on.
This should be Vega's opportunity to go into the pit. They haven't, though. Instead, using their draft the correct way. DM can push towers hard.
Yeah, I agree. They don't have, I don't think, as much invested in getting the Aegis as they do in just denying it to Kaban. And I'd rather have the map control here.
Not to mention, you'd be going into the pit with a low respawn time on a Pangolier who has Rolling Thunder available. It's a little bit too risky. Maybe if they didn't commit the Chrono, yes, but otherwise, no. And they still don't have a Vlad's themselves on the side of Vega. No one's building either.
Again, it just feels like a little indecision here. They don't hard commit to either pushing the towers or taking Roche.
Oh, they actually get neither. They chip away a little bit of health, but that's it. Same time, what are you waiting around for? Because MNT, he's not going for that Vlad's pickup. He's going for a 4-staff this game.
Well, Moderate getting aggressive too is going to go blink as his next item on Void. He's really going to try and catch them off guard with this next big Chrono.
Might work, but the problem is if they see it beforehand, they're going to be ready.
Oh, he's going to hide it. As here, when you don't commit to the objective, you open it up.
And they'll be done in 30 seconds, which is how long you got until Chrono's up. If you don't stop this right now,
get over there.
Split is down for 15 seconds as well.
I mean, Troll's just too fast.
You need to slow it down. He's getting bashed a decent amount right now. They're going to move in. Stroke gets him down to half HP, and now it's not coming out of 2. Rolling in 9 with a combo. Now the Ignis does go down as well. Dazzle and Trop try to force stuff, but the Glimmer Cape keeps him alive. The Emma has no escape himself, though. Now Kezu will get the Shallow Grave out, but he's going to leave behind the Pugner, who does die off. Buyback comes out from him. Trying to get involved with the fight, but it's too late. Kezu's already dead. Moving in, Madara has got the Chrono, connects onto 2, but Skidder getting the miss chance in, and now jumping in 9 from behind. They're going to bash him down. Madara getting low, will die off. The Stormhammer proves enough. Life Drain keeps him up 9. And a chase forward here. Needs to be careful and get rid of the Phantom's Embrace and look to re-engage. The buyback did come out from Skidder because he wants that roach. They're going to find more in the meantime. It's Kezu. Let's get forced up down the tower, but they can't keep him alive at this rate. He does get out the Inkswell. They decide they need to go back to the pit. They've zoned out Vega, and now they have control.
And that is super rough. When you, as a Faceless Void at this point in the game, when you buy out for that Blink Dagger, I mean, you're committing. You think you're going to be able to take that one big fight with the Blink Reveal where that Chrono's going to win it for your team, and you're farming a catapult at him while the rest of your team is getting engaged on trying to threaten Roche. That feels really bad at that point in the game.
Things getting a little bit spooky for the side of Vega. 5k net worth lead now, and the Troll, he has fallen behind in terms of net worth, but look at who's at the top. 9. Running Greaves, Refusal, and Maelstrom, and no BKB inside on the other side.
Well, you saw in the last fight, right? I was so concerned about Pango getting picked into Grimstroke when the Soulbind can really... Soulbind and Chronosphere can take him out of a fight, but they were able to wait out the Soulbind in the last fight and get away clean.
Definitely. This Guardian Greaves build has paid off, has given the sustainability to stay alive, especially with the Ignis as a backup for that.
And that's the other big difference in this from the last game. The Pugna has gone into these utility items. He's got Force Staff Glimmer Cape to go with an Aether Lens, so you don't have the big Dagon plays and E-Blade plays coming out from Soulbind as you did in the last game.
And also, no BKB in sight is the biggest issue, because you look at what they're doing on the side of Kaban, and it's all prevalently based on the fact that Vega are not going to have a BKB available.
Yep.
I wonder if this Blink was right.
Last 5 minutes for Vega just felt listless to me. They're kind of not sure what they want to do.
They've kind of limited themselves as well. Like, you saw this sustainability build coming out from the cores of Kaban, and for Madara to go for that Blink Dagger felt like an all-in play on the next Chrono. And now, suddenly, the item feels worthless until you got your BKB up.
And again, we're not, it's important that viewers appreciate, we're not flaming a Blink Dagger on Void. It is fine. That is a standard item purchase, but the timing of the item tells you when he's thinking about using it in a big fight. And for him to be going that item and the team to be playing so tentatively around that time is just very odd.
Yeah, that's the case. You can build these items in, but it's all about timings and expectations, and that is the type of item that's meant to make your Chrono complete and utter ambush for your opponents. Instead, they barely felt caught off guard by it. Especially when you didn't catch 9. An underestimated source of damage for the side of Kaban right now. I'm pretty sure those numbers on hero damage is going to be pretty high for the Pangolier at the end of this. Skidder in the base. He's got a lot of 20 talent, but he still hits buildings pretty hard with 250 damage.
Actually, I kind of like the decision as well to put some farm on this. For most, it ends up being a 5 position.
Madara in trouble, stunned up. The Ignis 5 goes down as well. They're going to lock him in place, and he can't get away. No full stop. Him out with Time Walk. No silence rock coming out for 9 this time. They'll keep Madara alive. They force the commitment of the Rolling Thunder and of the Will-O-Wisp. We'll keep them away from the base as Kaban calm themselves down a little bit. What is the next big pickup? Maybe next time he's going for the Blink over the Spirit Vessel finish first.
Well,
they're full in on positioning.
Another big pickup that just happened is you talk about the BKB being completed on Troll. There's just a lot of pressure on Madara to land a very, very good Chronosphere in this next fight.
And he's trying to farm a BKB himself because he saw what happened last time. He identifies what the problem here is. You jump in, but because your Chrono has a wind-up animation, as long as Skitter hasn't got old man reflexes, he can just hit the whirling axes in time.
Yeah, and you still got to worry about the blinding light from the Coddle, too.
Well, scary elements for Madara. We said the BKB would be the big pickup, so he needs to buy time, keep him out of the base for the next 3 minutes. And then he's ready to fight again. It's all about identifying the power spikes between these two sides.
Really going to reevaluate my assessment of Pango after this game. This hero, even going with the Greaves build, has scaled very, very nicely in this game, continuing to lead the board and farm.
But that's the big thing as well. That's why it's deceptive, right? Because you think, he's weak, stats are bad. But then you have to remember, in the mid lane, it's a one-on-one scenario. And what Pango felt relevant is when we had these kind of off lanes that were abandoned and left with one guy in it, expected to die no more than 10 times by the end of the lane phase. Suddenly, you give him that solo XP, you give him a one-on-one scenario with the new lucky shot, and because it's a disarm and a silence, well, guess what? It doesn't matter if you're a caster or a right-clicker. He can deal with you.
Well, I was going even a little further than that. You don't think of Pango as this hero that accelerates and farms throughout the mid game, but he's done a very nice job of it in this one. You know, partially due to the item build, but he's got a lot of money tied up in those greaves, and that's not an item that accelerates you. But he's been fine.
I like the fact he went for the strength as well over the swashbuckle damage. It's very tempting, but 20 strength on a hero that usually worries about dying in big things like Chronos. Suddenly, he's one of the harder kills to find on this side of Kaban.
Yeah, smoked by Vega, but they are going to be pushing that mid lane, so the pings come out.
Yeah, enough of us stroking the ego of 9 here. Smoke movement does bring them to the high ground, and they find someone though. Here, they do have the chrono, but they don't want to commit onto him. It's too close to the tower.
That's too close to the tower, and they've got so much backup.
Oh, chrono, they go for it now. They missed it as well. 9, he actually got away.
No.
In time, Madara has to back out. There's going to be a roll of thunder. They're moving in. Reinforcements come with the smoke behind. They're going to stun him up. Come out of it right now. Get some silence is going to be there. 5 with a follow-up stun. It's enough. Madara getting low. BKB has the time walk away now. Ignis does go down. Drags in Kez, who needs to move away quicker than this, but he can't. The chase is on. Skidder moving forward. Can't find maybe next time due to the Glimmer Cape. They will at least find the kill under the Dazzle. And they're looking for more. But they can't connect. There was a split out from Pex, who just to escape more or less. And Biva, oh no, he's keeping eyes on this. Stun will be there, but no, the disarm comes out. Brewmaster, no easy escape from this. He'll be the second casualty of war for Vega for the very greedy attempt on the life of the Pangolier.
And, you know, he's the most farmed hero on the map. It's a legit kill to try for, but the absolute nightmare scenario with a full whip on the Chronosphere. And the fight is essentially over before it starts for Vega.
Will be off as well.
Not guaranteed to live here.
Oh, gets bashed up as well. They think they know where he is. Going to time walk away. Needs to TP instantly, but he's holding on to it. Wants to blink away just in time before the shield crash. 9 still hunting. Should be able to finally TP out as he time walks into the tree line.
Chase, do exactly what they're doing here.
Yep, Skidder's reached level 20. That damage is just escalated even further. 350 now. Knock, knock, missed the buildings. Trying to force him away. Stroke of Fate does a lot of damage, especially with the Alpha Wolf on follow mode on this Troll Warlord.
The chrono timing is getting tight, under 30 seconds.
And they'll respect him back away. They got the tier 3, and now they can work on the shrines. Roche might spawn in 40 seconds as well, so if you're going to commit a chrono, you need a big one. The problem is, you still need 10 seconds, and your shrine's already dead. And time for runes as well, as Kaban get them all.
Yeah, and the other 2 cores on Vega in danger of just falling way behind. Pugna with this very utility-focused build. He does finally have the Dagon completed, but he is not going to be able to continue to farm with this Dark Seer and Pango.
And you do see Kezu with the Necronomicon build in this type of game. The problem is, what is it really doing for you in a fight?
Right, right.
This is why... Oh, Chrono, 9, they caught him this time. He was trying to farm up the creep wave. A lot of damage being done. Ink 12 pops out, and 9 will go down. Maybe next time got the gold, though. 1,000 gold going the way of the Grimstroke. That wasn't who was meant to get the final touch. DK Phobos blinks in. Chivas will spot up maybe next time. He needs to buy out on his item right now. Fails to do so. Does lose some gold. They're moving in, though. Reinforcements are coming. Kaban needs to get out of here, because it's a 1-for-1 trade so far, but you've lost your Pangolier. Xu has got the split. It's going to commit it right now. They'll move straight in. They need to get Skidder up in the air. Now Madara chasing through, looking on Phobos. Needs one bash if he can get it. It's going to move straight in. This is going to come out. And now Troll getting low. BKB activated. They're looking to turn around right now. Battle Trance is going to come out.
Whoa.
See you later. Don't blink or you might miss him die. DK Phobos does go down to Madara in the meantime. And now they're going to both split up and look to leave. Or are they? Exit. Needs to be careful. Bible was getting ready with a blink in return. But have you ever seen a Pugna die that quick?
I mean, he just got deleted. Troll just pressed R, turned around, and you go bye-bye.
I mean, even Biva hits for about 400 damage with that God Strength activate. We saw that in effect because he has got an Echo Saber.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why I was saying I think the decision to put the farm on the Sven instead of the Coddle, which is what most teams have been doing, has really paid dividends in this game. You know, he is a physical damage threat. Echo Saber Crystalist.
And Spooky going towards the Daedalus next, at which point Madara's life could be threatened by that. He's going crits himself, but that's relying on a Chrono and you not getting stunned in the face.
Well, it's not so much just Madara, it's the idea that you have this secondary physical damage source that can get into the back lines, that can threaten the enemy supports and this rather squishy 3-position Dazzle. And the Pugna. I mean, really, he threatens the heroes other than Madara so effectively. And so that even if they hit that perfect Chronosphere, that the rest of the team isn't necessarily going to be in the correct position to follow up.
Well, Vega on in position to contest this rush. Skitter's going to finish it up. That's going to be an Aegis Cheese and Refresher shot going the way of Kaban. And who needs to build a Refresher orb when you can just have a shot with a double Ignis? They should be giving it a call here. Or they're going to go for the... Who's picked it up? Moving forward. Next on the high ground. He hasn't got a split though. Kezu, a little bit of trouble. Going to split forward. There's the stun coming out. And now the Battletron's activated. Stunned up by the Vasher. He can't do anything. Chrono does get committed onto free, but Madara, he's a little bit confused about what he wants to attack. The mischance coming into effect because he didn't activate the BKB. That's a little bit greedy. Now trouble.
No.
Will activate it to move away. The Ignis does come out. And now, Brewmaster, no escape from this. Pexu will fall. And you've got to ask many questions. Chief among them. What the hell was that Chrono? Madara. The BKB way too late. It looked like he didn't know what he wanted to attack in his Chrono.
It's just, that's kind of been the story of this game for Vega. Just not quite knowing what they wanted to do, either in the individual engagements or on the map as a whole.
Vaughn, they might just rip the whole base.
Yeah, man, Vega's, they're going to watch this replay and they're going to be so upset.
They're going to be kicking themselves about the way this is played out. Moving forward, Nine getting pretty aggressive. Disarm does come out though, so Madara can't do anything. They'll go back to hitting the building. They actually might not have to leave. They're probably going to be careful, but they do still have the Aegis for a very long time if they want to recommit. They know Chrono's not available for 50, but they're going to be careful. They're going to back away, secure the other shrine. Get her. Oh dear, oh dear. I think he's almost got the Abyssal now. Actually, he's got enough for it. He's going to buy out on the Abyssal. And so we'll TP out to protect the shrine. But for what purpose?
You want any of that, friend?
Well, he's got his team coming to back him up. And you look on the other side, Kaban, they had no one near the troll. So, not the most...
So we're going to have one more fight with Chronosphere up and the Daedalus on Void.
Well, they got rid of the DD and the Skitter trying to move in. Will we slow down here? They're going to get him a little bit low life drain as well. He needs to use the Battletron, but instead BKB's up, moves in. There it is coming out, but no. They root together with the leash coming out. Nine just trying for his Royal Thunder, but he's stuck on the spot. He's not moving. Madara going to get backed up. He's got the Chrono, but he can't use it. Shadow Grave's going to be there. He needs to throw it up right now if he wants to live here, but he's still stunned. He can't do anything right. There it is. Chrono down. Skid on a little bit of trouble. He needs to go to target right now, but he can't. Instead, he's going to be hit up by his Zero Illusion. Shallow Grave comes off cooldown. He's buying so much time right now. Life drain goes down the Skid. It's going to chase on in DM in a little bit of trouble. Finally, they'll actually bring down the Aegis. But at what cost is you lose 3 heroes? One buyback comes out from the Brewmaster, but what can he do? A buyback out from the Pug. They're still chasing for Dazzle, and Kezu will be found, hung, and quartered for the 4 stuff after the high ground keeps him alive. Pexu's still outside the base, so they're chasing for the Warcry activator. Can they actually find him? Pushing him back again. Pexu, Drunken Brawler in. He's going to be slowed down by 9. Hidden by the Glimmer Cape. Diffuser does prog, but nope. Jumping in. Stun comes out. DM. He just tried the life drain. He just fought back. Double 4 stuff to get him to the pound. Shallow Grave will keep him alive, but will not keep Pexu up. He goes down. That's going to be a dieback. Now you are in trouble.
Bigger issues too. The creep wave is there. Your last lane of rocks is going to fall, and you do not have the kind of lineup that can survive against Megas.
That's right, boy. As I'm back for 50 seconds, no buyback available. Kezu stunned up, double 4 stomp game away, but Ignis goes down, connects on the 3 heroes, moving in with the roll. No, they do refresh for the second one. Syndra looking to throw it down. Nice soulbind coming out, but it won't matter. Maybe next time we'll fall. And that'll be the 4th for Vega. Maybe next time we can win a game, because they're just going to turn around, hit the buildings to finish this off. The creep waves are overwhelming.
You were holding on to that one for a while, I can tell.
Oh, you know, it's an easy one. You see it, you think it, you do it. Just like Kaban's drop.
Oh.
Troll down half HP. Eats the cheese. Battletron's activated. Looking to move in. Ignis comes out again. Is it any end to these Ignis is the back? Connected on the DM as well. Abyssal up. He will fall. But all this doesn't really matter unless they can get some kills on the side. Kezu is going to go down trying to drag the creep wave away. Or is he? 4 star. Still alive. The silence. Doesn't matter. Swashbuckle come through. Pulling it. Shallow Grave out. While you're buying time, there it is. Void needs to make a big play. Can he do it though? Madara taking way too much damage. Time walks away. Maybe next time, stun on the mobile heroes will still fall. And it looks like the throne down on half HP. Peg2 does TP in. Madara got the chrono coming off cooldown right now. There it is. He's going to get out. Fiverr. A decent amount of damage. He was so freaking tanky. He actually dies down.
Gosh, no.
He kicks out to the Iron Shell and the GG comes out. As Vega are unable to deal with the comeback from Kaban in game 2. Have to get a third one in here to decide who wins it.
Yeah, it felt so puzzling that at one point in this game, Vega looked like they were on the Radiant side of the map. They'd won a big fight, and they looked like they had a choice to make between pressuring towers and Roche. And Moderate just kind of goes and hits an Ancient camp and